Good day, guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're considering another interesting topic titled growth in plants. Just like the way animals grow, plants also grow. Alright, so the question is, what is growth? Growth can be defined as increase in size, shape of an organism. Increase in size, shape of an organism, that's growth. So, what type of growth is being experienced in plants? That's the question. The type of growth that is being experienced in plants are of two types. We have the primary growth and the secondary growth. So plants grow in two ways. It's either they grow in a primary form or they grow in the secondary form. Now you might be wondering what is happening after planting my seeds in the soil. After a few days, you start seeing the seed germinating. What is making the seed to germinate are a combination of different, activities like, the condition necessary for germination, which is water, adequate temperature, enzymes, etc., etc. Haven't, noticed that your seed, haven't noticed that your plume has, emerged from the seed and has established itself as a seedling. You start seeing the seedling, growing taller and taller day by day. The question is, what is making the seedling to grow taller? Is because at the tip of a plant we have, a zone called zone of active cell division, and that zone is known as the apical meristematic zone. The cells at this region is actively dividing, and as the cells actively divide, the plants grow in height. Apart from that, now as you can see in the diagram illustrates the tip of the plants where we have active meristematic activities making the plant to grow in height. Apart from the the importance of the cells that are actively dividing in this region, we still have other growth promoters that ensure the plant to grow, that ensures the plants growing in heights. Example is auxin. Auxin is known as a growth promoter or a plant hormone, which helps the plants to grow in the shoot region and also in the root region. We also have the cytokinin, which is responsible for cell division. So these growth hormones are very, very important. So most plants continue to grow throughout their lives. Like other living organisms, plants grow through a combination of cell growth and cell division, which I said before. And this kind of cell division is not a meiotic cell division, it's a mitotic cell division. Take note of that. This kind of cell division is a mitotic cell division, which makes the plant to grow in height. The key to continuous growth and repair of plant cell is the meristem. Because you might ask yourself, how do plants grow or replace damaged cells after that? Yes, as the plants are growing, some cells might be damaged. Maybe some cells at the root region, or animals coming to eat the plant might damage some specific cell. So the question is, how do plants recover or replace those damaged cells? It's through the meristem. Yes, because the meristem is a type of plant tissue consisting of undifferentiated cells that continue to divide and differentiate. So the meristem continue dividing on daily basis and differentiating into other cell type. So the apical meristem is found at the apex or the tip of the root, bud or stem, which helps the plant to grow in length and helps the leaves and flower to differentiate. Root and stem grow in length because the meristem adds tissue behind it, constantly propelling itself further into the ground. So you should know that what is making the the roots to grow, deeper into the soil, is because there is a zone of, the apical meristem. And as the cells are more dividing, more roots are being formed. And not just more roots being formed, some of those roots increases in length. Often, the apical meristem of a single branch will become dominant, suppressing the growth of meristem on other branches, leading to the development of a single trunk. So why we have single trunk? Because you begin to imagine, I saw the plants growing, and I saw their leaves when the plants were very tender. Let's take example mango. When the mango plant was very young, you can see the leaf surrounding the stem. Okay, why? How come these mango plants grow very tall and I can't see those leaves at that point again, but the leaves are, being suspended at the upper canopy? What happened? It's because some of these branches, when the plant was young, suppresses others, leading the plant to be growing, taller and taller and taller, because of the apex is actively dividing. So the plants keep growing taller and taller and taller. Then later on, you start seeing the leaves and all these things. So in grasses, meristem at the base of the leaf base allow for regrowth after grazing by herbivores. You see, after animals, feed on our grasses, you start seeing the grass is growing again because of what? Active meristematic region at the leaf base region. So apical meristem differentiate into 3 types of meristem tissue, which correspond to the 3 types of, tissue. You have the protoderm producing new epidermis. You have the ground meristem producing the ground tissue, which are the collenchyma, sclerenchyma, and the parenchyma. You have the procambium producing new xylem and new phloem. So the function of the procambium is to produce what? New xylem and what? New phloem. And this type of meristem are considered what? Primary what? Meristem. Because basically they ensure what? Primary growth in plants. They ensure the plants grow in height only. So primary growth in plants ensures plants growing in height and not in diameter. And it's the contributing factor of what? Of the new epidermis that is being formed, of the ground tissue, and also of the procambium, which is made up of what? New xylem and new phloem. So primary growth allows the plant to grow in length or in height. As you can see, this is another micro photography of the root tip of broad beans, showing rapid, dividing apical meristem tissue just behind the root cap. Already, the function of the root cap is to, protect the tip of the roots where we have active cell division. And take note, the kind of cell division experienced here is that of the mitotic cell division. That is mitosis. Thank you so much for listening, and please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time.